What is going on, guys? We are back with more Curse of the Dead Gods. And I am sorry. Last episode was rough. And I'm gonna do way better. I'm very motivated right now. Alright? I'm very I'm very motivated to actually not suck ass entirely. But it is what it is. We'll see what happens. I guess I can't really make any promises. I can only promise I will try my best. Even though I was trying my best last time, I was just not in the greatest state to be trying my best. And I had known going into that episode, like, maybe I shouldn't be playing right now, just because like I won't play well. But I do have to admit though, and maybe I have a bit of a theory about this one. My parries in that episode. All right, I'm gonna sneak around real quick and get some light going. That's how you know I'm committed to doing well. I'm sneaking. That's not even an element in this game. But my parries in that last episode, some of them were pretty freaking nice, dude. Some of them were like preternatural. So, and what my theory on that, I'm like, maybe it was the alcohol. Like, I wasn't drunk or anything in that last episode, but I had been drinking. I'm gonna take the poison dagger and I'm going to take the sidewinder. But I was like, maybe that slight little tiny bit of inebriation like helped me tap into my instincts a little more. And so it's like, the dodges and the parries were just, like a little more natural, a little more fluid. Like I didn't have to think about them. I feel like when you I tried to parry there. But when you think about a parry, like you're very likely to, I don't know, get hit just because you're gonna mess up the timing. Like just the slightest little microsecond of thinking like, oh, maybe I should parry this attack. Like in that window, you're likely to get hit. If you're sitting there like, oh yeah, you're like, oh man, like I see this attack coming, like what's the timing, this, that, and whatever, like, but if you're just a little bit detached and you just don't care as much, like it's a little more natural, man. You enter ultra instinct a little bit. You enter the state of no mind. Ow. That was very no-minded right there. I just walk around and let that guy hit me. No mind at all. Alright. So, right now we're doing okay. I have tried to parry in this one. I have not successfully parried in this one, so that might give you a little, I don't know, insight into just how I'm feeling as we progress. I will, become accustomed to parry timings though. It's something that you gotta warm up a little bit, dude. You just gotta, you can't come in parrying like a god. Okay, let's get away from the exploders. So I'm so excited. I think about this all the time now. So the new game that I'm about to start playing on the channel, we dodge those. The new game that I'm about to start playing on the channel has parries in it, right? That was way too early. God damn, dude. So a lot of the games that I play have parries. That's just like a mechanic that game designers love. And I kind of like it too. You're being rewarded for being skillful, I guess. Ooh, we try. Damn. All right, yo, I'm really fucking up these parries. Maybe I should take a chill pill on that for a second. But yeah, and I'm still keeping it under wraps. The next game that I'm gonna put on the channel, yo, you saw it. You saw the parry. But you know, I guess it's a hint that the game has parries and has perfect parries. So you can parry poorly, or you can parry perfectly. All right, so we're moving on. But yeah, so that game is actually going to replace Mark of the Ninja when I finish that. Do I want the claws? I don't think so. I think we use a divine favor. I don't think I'm particularly happy about how that divine favor played out for me. Ooh, never mind. I'm gonna take the Jaguar hammer. Get some healing going. Man, so yo, you know what I was thinking about, and I had talked to my mom about this last night. Yo, we're getting a curse. Hopefully nothing bad. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Fungal awareness. This is one of the new curses. Spiked mushrooms automatically trigger their attack if you stand near them. Okay, that's not too bad. So, you know, my nephew stays the weekends at my mom's house, right? Like every weekend he goes over to my mom's house and he'll just stay over there for, you know, 2 to 3 days. So this week though, he's over there. He's over there for the whole week. So he's excited, my mom's excited, yeah, everybody's happy. I was talking to my mom last night. It was like 9:30 or whatever. And I had called her and I'm like, yo, like she was like, well, I had actually FaceTimed her, so I saw that she was like in darkness, right? And I'm like, oh man, like did I call you while you were trying to go to sleep? And then she's like, oh no, you know I'm not gonna go to sleep. The baby's over here, and he likes to stay up all night. And I'm like, yo, it's crazy. First off, she calls him the baby. The boy is 7. He's basically a grown ass man. All right, he knows how to use a tablet, and he's known how to use a tablet for years. That's also a crazy thing that, you know, I might get into later. But all right, you need to chill, brother. You ain't coming up on me. that one arm of yours. So, you know, she's like, you know, like the baby likes to stay up all night, so you know, I probably won't be getting to sleep anytime soon. And I'm like, yo, that's freaking crazy. Like when I was a kid, when it was bedtime, it was fucking bedtime. Like my parents were very adamant about, like, you know, making me go to sleep on time. And it's like, as soon as it was bedtime, like the TV is off, like lights are off, we out here like going to sleep. And if you're not going to sleep, you're just laying in bed in the darkness. And so I was like, yo, man, that's crazy. Like when I was a kid, like you and dad used to, oh no, that was too early. It's like you and dad used to like really be making us go to sleep. Like now that little boy, he just does whatever. Like he goes to sleep when he wants to go to sleep. That's wild. That's crazy. And she's like, oh no, you know, like it's not like he goes to sleep whenever he wants to go to sleep. Like he can go to sleep on time. Now, mind you, every goddamn weekend I talk to this woman. Like I talk to her every day, but every goddamn weekend I talk to this woman, and she tells me like, oh, you know, the baby stayed up till like 3 in the morning, or she calls him party all night. That's her little nickname for him, because that motherfucker be staying up until he wants to go to sleep. And so it's like she's trying to tell me like, oh no, he goes to sleep at a good time, and I'm like, you tell me literally all the time, like literally every weekend for the past like 5 years you've told me about him not going to sleep at a good time. So what are you actually saying? But so, and I'm like, and you know what else? I'm like, it's crazy because, you know, that baby, he gets away with like so much more than me and my brothers got away with when we were younger. And I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Like he doesn't get punished as much or as severely as, you know, me and my brothers got punished. And it basically, me and my older brother, my younger brother had it easy too, not gonna lie. I will take this shield. But so I'm like, that's crazy. And my mom was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, yo, like when me and my older brother were kids, we used to get like a crazy amount of whoopings, right? You know, and me, I wasn't a bad kid at all. And you know, my older brother, I don't want to say he was bad. He just like lacked common sense. Like he would just do, and he's 6 years older than me, but I was always the sensible one. Like I was always the one who was saying like, you know, maybe we shouldn't roast marshmallows on the stove with the roll of paper towels right next to it. And this like actually happened. This is actually a statement that I had to make when I was an 8-year-old and he was I don't know what, 14. So I was like yeah, maybe we should move that roll of paper towels, or maybe we shouldn't be roasting marshmallows on the stove. Mind you, we had an electric stove. How the fuck you roast marshmallows on an electric stove? Okay? But you know, I was following his lead, and so the roll of paper towels actually caught fire, and we threw it into the sink, and then it actually caught the curtains above the sink on fire when we threw it into the sink. So, you know, I'm just saying that I was right. And you know, I'm saying all of this to get to the point that, like, you know, we weren't necessarily bad kids out doing bad shit. But like, you know, there were certain issues that just the two of us together got into where it's like we needed whoopings. But I'm like, yo, we got like mad whoopings as a kid. And my mom had the nerve. She had the nerve to say to me, like, oh, your nephew, he's gotten a whooping. And I'm like, a what? Like singular? Like no S? I'm like, he's gotten a whooping. You're saying that to me? Like, is that really how you're gonna make your case here? That was a bad roll. And she was like, oh no, like, you know, like you guys didn't have it that bad. And I'm like, you had a belt that was designated for whooping our asses, right? And you know, this sounds like child abuse, but it was a different time back then, okay? things were just more acceptable in the 90s and the early 2000s in regards to child abuse. But like, it was the big brown belt, and it was actually my grandfather's belt, right? So it was this big gnarly like brown leather motherfucker that had been through war. Like it looked like it had come back from Nam or some shit, and it was huge. And so my mom and my dad would use that thing to whoop me and my older brother's ass. Like, and you know, they would just hang it, like, back then we had a computer room, so they would hang it on the doorknob of the closet in the computer room. And you know, whenever we were acting up, they're like, hey, do I gotta go get the big brown belt? And we'd be like, no, don't do that. Like, that's abuse. But yeah, so I'm just like, that's so crazy that you know, my mom thinks that she's as strict now as she was in the past. And it's the same with my dad. It's so wild. So I have a younger sister that is my dad's and not my mom's. So my parents got divorced. It's not like he was like out creeping and had another kid or anything. My family's not that dysfunctional. Almost. But so I have a younger sister. She's like 15 years younger than me. And so, like, now I'm watching her being raised by my dad, and how he acts with her is so different than how he acted with me and my brothers. And you know, there's a difference between raising boys and girls. And this is my dad's first girl, which is wild if you think about it statistically, because he's got like what, 6 kids, maybe something like that. And you may be like, man, you don't know how many siblings you got. Like, shut up. It's hard, okay? Like some of them came from, like, you know, a marriage before my dad met my mom, and shit. There we go. We bury it. And you know, like, it is rough. All right, I don't see them. They're out in like North Carolina or some shit. Like 3 of them. But yeah, so this is my dad's first girl. Like, of course he's gonna treat her differently. But yo, some of the shit I be hearing though is actually ridiculous. Like, my dad will be like, hey, go brush your teeth. She's like, why would I brush my teeth before I eat? That's stupid. Why would you say something so stupid? And I'm just like, what the fuck? And he just doesn't say shit. I'm like, yo, you're getting cucked right now. I'm like, what's actually happening? I'm like, I would never be allowed to say some shit like that. Like, I wouldn't feel comfortable saying some shit like that right now. But is actually like the craziest shit. And he still thinks that he's like a strict parent. And I'm like, man, y'all motherfuckers are tripping. Like, y'all don't know. Oh man, it's like they really do forget. It's like they really do forget the past. Which is crazy. I was a child when a lot of this shit happened, when a lot of this trauma was bestowed upon me, and yet I remember better than these people who were literal like adults when this happened. So I was talking to a friend of mine at work about this, right? And this is the same friend that, you know, I was drinking and playing Warzone with, and so we were talking about it, and I was thinking, like, you know, maybe, I'm like, maybe as you get older, you know, you're more patient, or you just like have a better idea of how you want to handle situations. Like, Jesus Christ, when you think about it, as a parent, and you know, I guess I can't really like comment on what it's like to be a parent, but as an adult, let's say that, like, when I had first turned 18, all those many years ago, I had thought like, oh man, I'm an adult. Like, pretty soon I'm gonna start feeling grown up, and that never happened. You know, then like turned 21. And I'm like, yo, I can drink now. That's crazy. Like, you know, like I'm out here like maybe here soon I'll start feeling like an adult. Never happened. Then, you know, turn 25, and I'm like, oh man, that's like a quarter of a century. Like, and you know, I can rent a car now, which is interesting. Still haven't done that yet, but you know, I can. And I'm like, yeah, like maybe pretty soon I'll start feeling like an adult, and I'll have things figured out. Never happened. I'm like, yo, shit, you don't ever figure shit out. Like, I mean, I'm like, yo, when am I ever gonna feel like a grown up here? Let's see, real quick. Let me. This pistol seems kind of neat, but I think I'm gonna have to pass on that one. Oh, actually, no. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. What if I take this claw and then take the pistol as well? The pistola. Alright. But, yeah, so I'm like, you know, maybe, when I was a child, and you know, when you're a child, you look at your parents, and you look at all adults as if they got things figured out, because, you know, you're a kid and you're just so confused about everything, and you're learning new things every day. And you think that eventually, like, hey, I got 3 divine favors, but one of my relics is locked. Okay, But I'm like, you know, maybe like, you know, they know more than me and they have it figured out, and so one day when I'm closer to their age, I'll also have it figured out as well. But you don't realize that these motherfuckers don't ever got it figured out. They're really just trying their best out here too. And so it's like, when I was a child and my parents were raising me, you know, they didn't really, I don't want to say they didn't know what they were doing. I feel like that's a little rude, but they know what they were doing. So, you know, like they were still figuring shit out. And it's like, you know, so of course they're gonna make some bad decisions. They're gonna make some bad plays. Bad plays, as if it's a video game, the game of life. But you know, they're gonna make bad decisions with their kids, and now that they're like, you know, 15 to 20 years older, and you know, 15 to 20 years wiser, like now they know, like, oh, okay, when a kid does something that's like kind of bad, we shouldn't just beat their ass relentlessly with a big ass gnarly fucking World War II era belt. But you know, it makes you think, as the person whose ass had been beaten, like, ah, man, like, I wish I would have learned that sooner. We will trade that out for the Constitution. Bullshit. We dodging vines out here. All right, so I haven't talked about the game in a get away. All right, I haven't talked about the game in a grip. All right, wow, that was a great throw. You throw good. Oh, I tried to parry that. It didn't work. But, yeah, I haven't talked about the game in a grip. I'm not playing super great, but I'm not doing super poorly, he says as he takes a big old spike shuriken to the mouth. All right, roll away. All right, yeah, we're really being carried by our hammer right now. Just the healing that we have coming from it is phenomenal. And you know, it kind of did afford me that little bit of I do want to take this. It afforded me that little bit of like leeway to kind of stop paying attention to the game and get into my past trauma. All right, but now I'm back. I'm refocused. All right, so I think we got a shot on this run. You know, if I can focus and stop taking so much damage and use this hammer to really like carve back some HP, I think we got a chance here. All right, be careful. This guy throws his javelin. We roll. We're circling. We're strafing. All right, just be patient. Ow, goddamn, that was too patient. I should have acted. That was a great parry. All right, so we've gotten some pretty decent parries too. So it's all starting to come together. Oh, I'm so happy that one worked out. I thought he was about to hit me. All right, what do we got? Damage for swords. I can't, dude. I don't got a sword. Aren't you paying attention? Aren't you watching? Give me some claw damage. Alright. Shurikens. Oh man, yeah, that was a fucked up situation. It is very hard in that situation to not get hit. Alright, good parry. I've been fucking up on my parries a bit lately. Not happy about that one. And I'm getting hit now. It's crazy. I've started paying attention to the game and I'm actually getting hit more. I really do believe in, you know, basically the no mind principle, right? That's actually a martial art principle. And that is the, you know, if you are familiar with like Dragon Ball Super, I guess, that is the principle that Ultra Instinct is based on. The principle of no mind, where essentially like you were so trained in your martial art that your body reacts on its own. Like, you don't need to think. Like, your mind doesn't need to be involved in picking the best solution for whatever problem is presented to you. And when I say problem, I mean like physical problem, as in like a punch or a kick or whatever. So the premise of no mind is basically like you train so much that, you know, you don't got to think about shit. And I believe that you know, when you're not thinking so much and you're just kind of entering the flow state, certain aspects of gameplay don't run in front of that. Certain aspects of gameplay actually improve. No, I'm not saying that, you know, you should be out here like playing completely brain dead like I am right now, but I am saying, like, I do think that parries in particular benefit. Restores 50% of max health when a curse is lifted. Yo, that is clutch. That is clutch. So clutch, in fact, that I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna trade it for this blood offering cost reduction thing. But yeah, parries in particular, when you aren't necessarily thinking too much, like, I feel like your parrying is better. You know, parries are all about timing, and it's all about like in my opinion, intuition, in feeling out the timing and feeling when it's the best time to press the button. So, you know, storytelling, for me personally, I have a very hard time multitasking. Like, I can't sit here and tell a story and then also be like thinking about what I'm doing in the game too much. And so when I do tell a story, that's me essentially being like okay, you know, brain is kind of being turned off right now, or let's just say that, like, most of the brain power is being diverted to the story and taken away from the game. So let me trigger that and then leave. But yeah, I don't want to say I'm a terrible multitasker. I'm a terrible multitasker, though. I didn't want to say it, but I said it. Sometimes you gotta say the things you don't want to say. But yeah, if I'm watching a show and I get a text, like, as soon as I look at my phone, the show's not on anymore in my brain. Like, and that boggles my mind. How, and you know, here I am talking shit about my mom again. I love her, I swear. It boggles my mind because my mom thinks she's a good multitasker, and she very well might be. You know, I don't know about that one. But so it's like, we'll be watching a show together, and then she'll start looking at her phone, and I'm just sitting there like, what are you doing? You're missing it. She's like, no, I'm multitasking. And I'm like, no, like, you're missing it. Like, and I've had situations with her where I've had to, you know, stop and go back and like explain some shit to her or something, because she was like looking at her phone or just not paying attention or whatever. And I'm like, yo, if you would just watch the show, I wouldn't have to do this. Or what would drive me up a goddamn wall, she and I would be watching something, and this would just make me so annoyed. We'd be watching something, and then she would have to like go to the kitchen or whatever. So she would get up and start leaving the room. I would grab the remote to pause the show. She's like, oh no, don't pause it. What do you mean, don't pause it? You're leaving the room. So this isn't even a multitasking situation. Like, like you're literally leaving the room. There is no way in hell that you're gonna know what's happening when you come back. And then, like, she would come back and she's like, oh, what did I miss? I don't want to have to sit here and now I have to pause it to tell you a story about what you missed. I could have just paused it and we could have just watched the damn show together. Like, I don't know, man. That kind of stuff is a trip to me. Now, whenever she leaves the room, I'll pause it. If she says don't pause it, I don't care. I'm pausing it. I'm pausing it for me, okay? Like, this is for my own personal sanity. But we don't actually run into that issue that much anymore. Like, now she doesn't get up and walk away as much as she used to, which I actually don't know the reason behind that. But you know, now she spends all her time on her phone, and so I've gotten to the point sometimes where it's like she'll be on her phone, and so I'll just pause the show while she's on her phone. And then, you know, she'll get done with whatever she's doing on her phone, and then I'll resume. And it's like, you know, like, I'm not trying to sit here and, like, I don't want to have to explain things to you. Like, if you're paying attention and then you miss something and I have to explain it, like, or you're paying attention and then you just don't, like, understand like something in the show, I'm totally fine with explaining it. That's not the problem. But if you miss something because, like, you're just like, you know, I'd rather leave the room. Like, I'm not about to sit here and explain some shit to you. Like, oh my god. All right, so once again, and I just noticed this. Once again, I stopped paying attention to the game, and you know, not doing horrible, not doing great though. This hammer really is carrying me hard. Like, it's carrying me something fierce right now. This healing that I'm getting. So I really do feel like I gotta focus up real quick. Ooh, that was a game of chicken. Ow, my body. Yeah, I'm losing more HP than I'm recovering in every room. Like, I'm just losing. Like, it's a net loss of like 50 HP per room. I cannot sustain that. So, I really do have to, like, focus now. Now really is focus time. But it's hard using a hammer. And, you know, that's crazy coming from me, I guess. But hammers being so slow make it quite a challenge sometimes to not get hit in certain situations. Like, if you swing and miss with the hammer, you're sitting there for forever. Oh, that son of a bitch! That vine took my HP. Oh, I tried to parry. But yeah, you're sitting there exposed for so long. All right, good smash, good smash. We smashing. All right. Fantastic roll. Get the stamina back. Ooh, I tried to parry that thrust. I gotta be careful not to push these guys into the vines. Yep, see, I'm taking too much damage, man. Taking too much damage. I'm not feeling great about how I'm playing right now. Alright, so I think I'm going to use a Divine Favor. I don't really care to upgrade my weapons unless I'm getting some health from the upgrade. And I am not. This is... Hold on. I do... no. I'll keep my current weapon. Alright, let's just move on. That one didn't work out so well. We're about to get our second curse. If we beat the Abomination, though, we will heal for half of our HP. That's going to be tough, though. I'm not playing super well. The Abomination's hard. Malicious Flora. I think this is also a new curse. Living Roots have increased attack speed and accuracy. What the fuck? That one's actually rough. That's a toughie. I think what I'm going to do... Hold on. Yeah, I'm going to shoot them. I'm going to shoot the roots. I'm going to start doing that. Yo, look at them. They're just over there looking so malicious. They're just standing there. menacingly. Alright. Good stuff. Just take it slow. You just gotta be patient. Patience is a virtue, yes, but it is something that is rewarded in video games, in most video games. This one in particular. Like if you sit and you handle a situation patiently, like you are more likely to be in an advantageous position. All right. See? Patience. Patience. Roll. Okay, good stuff. Alright, so we got a fork in the road. I'm gonna take the path less traveled, which is this one. Never mind. That path is actually less traveled because it's untravelable. So, you know, funny that. Okay. So, it's a fantastic kill right there. Killing that guy, that's awesome. So glad that I killed that guy. Alright. Oh shit, he had a 2-hit combo. I thought it was a one and done. He was not a one-hitter quitter. He's a 2-hitter quitter. Alright. So, let's just go around the outside so we don't get shot. Hey. Hello there. I don't like any of these relics. So I'm gonna use a divine favor. We got so many divine favors. Like, I might as well, you know, capitalize off of them. Yo, 9 constitution is actually fantastic. So fantastic, in fact, that I think I'm gonna take it. Yeah, so what am I gonna get rid of? I'd prefer not to get rid of any of my damage. But I think my hammer, the damage scales on Constitution, so this is actually perfectly fine for me to get rid of the Serpent's Fang or whatever the hell it's called. Alright, thank you, Mummy Man. And now it's abomination time. It's clobbering time. Alright, we've only beaten this guy once. I mean, admittedly, we've only fought him, what, 3 times? So, you know, or this is the 3rd time, let's say that. Yo, and we in there. We are up in his shit. We are in his cooking, or in his kitchen cooking grits is what I was trying to say. But I'm also trying to focus on scratching his shit up. Roll away. Oh, I didn't have the stam. Good parry. Yo, no mind. He has no mind. I am the man with no mind. Alright, get away. Alright, now get back in there. Oh my god, my parries were ass there. Roll away. Good stuff, good stuff. Good parry. I don't know how he didn't hit me there. Yo, we really just came in and fucked this dude's shit up. Ooh. That was good. That was good. It'd be nice to have that relic slot back. Yo, and we healed for 1100. Oh baby. Yo, the torture ring will be so perfect with the living vines, or whatever the fuck that curse is called. So minus 30% gold offering cost with a bunch of constitution. I think that's pretty good, and I think I'm going to take it. I'm gonna take it. Get rid of the critical damage. Damage from maces I won't take. Yo, plus 66 to all healing effects. This is actually what I was looking for. So now Your void thinks there's a chance. I'm thinking that we got a bit of a chance to at least see the final boss. So I'm gonna go this path so I can get some stats. Some of them statistics. Yo, my constitution's kind of crazy right now. You seeing this? Alright. Is this the furthest I've made it? Like when in the one time that I've beaten the Abomination before, I didn't have this place unlocked. Alright, let's roll out of the way. Alright. Good parry. I was very patient on that one. The timing was a little slower than I had expected. Yo, you guys are doing a little much, don't you believe? Alright, good roll. So I gotta make sure to kill this guy before I kill his maggots, so I get the kill. Alright. Alright, let's get my stamina back. Yo, does he heal during that? That's crazy. Is that what I saw, or was he taking damage? I saw numbers above his head. Oh, 2 really bad parries. It's still gonna take a moment to get the timing on these attacks down. Yo, the timing is so weird. Like, you have to do it later than you would expect. Alright, I lost more HP there than I wanted. Alright, we have an elite version of the big boy here. Never seen an elite big boy. I don't think, at least. Alright, let me get away. Let me get away from y'all, motherfuckers. Alright, there we go. Now, let's get out of the... Well, I guess you can't say the corner. We're in a circle. Get away from the edge. Get away from the edge of the circle. Stay away from the diameter. Thank you, 4th grade math class. Wait, no, circumference. No, my God, 4th grade math class, you failed me. Yo. Do we go with this pistol? Or do we shoot the moon? You know my answer. I'm gonna take this sword. Just because it has healing. But yeah, no, diameter is straight across. Circumference is the outside. Look, he knows. Okay, it's just been a while since I've been in math class. Don't judge me. No, sir. I don't fuck around with y'all roots. Y'all nasty old roots. Skirt. Get away, get away. I love how, like, as you beat bosses and progress further into the temple, the rooms start to get, or, you know, you start seeing different rooms. It's nice to have room variety. Ooh. Thought I was gonna have to parry that dude. I didn't have to parry him. Okay. Charge, charge, charge. Don't. Didn't want the explosion to kill him. But, you know, it happened. It is what it is. Gotta be very careful of the edge here. Oh, you know what? I heal. Ow. I heal when the environment kills an enemy. Son of a bitch, she came off the top rope with my fucking nugget, dude. Oh my God. Too much. It's too much. It's too much. Alright, I get it. Like, you're cool. Where's my stamina, dude? Give me my fucking... Oh, was he draining my stamina? Is that what he does? Alright, yeah, I got parries. What now, bitch? So, I might have just learned something new about this man. He's a stamina drainer. Yo, I'm trying to get him killed by this trap. Hey, yo, we healed for 200 off that. Is this crystal skull worth it? Hell yeah, it is, brother. Hell yeah. Is that even a question? Ooh, poison swamp. Take a drink. Take a sip. Well, I'll go this way. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I'll go the other way. Alright. Hi there. Hi, guy. How are you? Yep. I knew you were gonna do that. Good parry. Good roll. Good kill. Alright, I need to engineer ways of having the environment kill these guys. Oh no, it's an elite version of Skullman. I hate Skullman. No you don't, you son of a bitch. No you don't. Ah! Okay, he almost got me. Right, no! He went up too high for me to hit, and I was left there exposed. Alright, good enough. Ooh, I'm definitely taking this shield. Alright, so now we got healing on all our weapons. And I'm here for it. So we have a legitimate shot here. Our health is not doing bad, even though we're taking like so much damage you can't freaking believe it. But, you know, we're chilling. So before I go through this door, I'm gonna actually take a sip of water. This has been a long one, and I'm happy. All right, onwards to the gold room. Whew. Okay. Just stay focused. Stay focused. So after losing the gun, I gotta be quicker on the draw with these vines. So if I'm gonna run up and melee them, yo, that motherfucker tried to get me around the corner, dude. He's persistent. These are persistent plants. Didn't mean to do that. All right. So let's get some light going. Greet with fire. He who greets with fire. Enjoy Dumela. Oh yeah, let's get him killed. Let's get him killed by the plant. Kill him. Ah, he got hit, or the plant got hit. Ooh, good dodge, good dodge. Yo, what's this dude doing over here, just dancing? Yo, the plant has almost got this dude. Get him, get him, get him. I know you. Yes, 264. Yes, baby. Oh, you're slowing me down too, huh? It's crazy. You know I'm about to just sit here and let you do that. Let you get murdered by the plants. This is so good. Healing for that much, healing for what is it, 6% of my max HP whenever an enemy gets killed by a trap. Super good. Ooh, okay, nope. They squirting. They squirting. Skirt. Yeah, can't squirt me. Alright, so gotta remember those things explode immediately when I'm near them, I think. So I might be able to yo, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. I might be able to get. Nope. Whoa, hey, it worked. Okay. So you probably know what I was gonna say. I wanted to get the barb mushroom to kill an enemy for me, just so I can get that sweet HP. It worked. I don't think those things do a lot of damage to them. So I gotta like really weaken an enemy before I try to engineer the situation. So, and I'm still trying to do that, and I have now taken more damage than I would have liked. All right, whatever. Let's hit this. Did I get rid of the curse that makes it so those mushrooms explode immediately? Get over here, bitch boy. Thanks for the HP. I appreciate you. Okay. Woo! I don't want that. Alright, what do we got? What do we got in here? War Makana. I will not take it. You cannot make me. Challenge room or the relic? I'll go challenge. Yo, we're max HP. You see that shit? You see that shit, dude? You see that? Yo, that's pretty good. We got a lot of good stuff going for us here. So before you do the challenge rooms, it's always wise to, you know, just come up with a strategy. My strategy is to use the vines. So the most concentrated vine area is over on this side in this top corner. You got these two vines right next to each other. So I'm gonna hang around here so the enemies come around here and they'll get smacked up by the vine. And I'll also try to, you know, manipulate their bodies with my shield. I'm not too concerned with actually getting this done quickly. I'm just trying to get it done in a way to where what the hell? I'm trying to get it done to where I don't lose too much life. And now you may be saying like, oh, you're doing a piss poor job of that. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. I'm here. I get it. But with all the hits that we've taken, we're still doing okay on HP because of the vines. The vines are good. All right, let's. Damn. Skull jerk is annoying. Hit him again. There we go, baby. Max HP. Dodge those. Ooh, dodge that too. Alright, I'm gonna try to push that guy next to a vine. See? It's that easy, dude. We didn't get a lot of gold from that. But HP is still maxed. Okay, we're cruising. So we got gold, question mark, and then a boss. The boss. Dark Mysteries. Yeah, so other curses are unknown. That should not be too much of an issue, because I already know the curse that I have. The only curse that I have. And I'm gonna... Can you break... You can't break these wall traps. You can break the snake heads though. Yo, y'all need to chill. Like, why are y'all like this? Oh, you almost got me. You sly dog. You dirty dog. All right, yes. Yes, I put my life at risk for more money. I'm okay with that. Alright. I'm gonna come over on this side and try to kill this dude first. Just because he's the easiest, I guess. Now you stop whatever you're doing. Ah, parried one attack. The other one came too quick. Alright, I'm gonna get away from you, you dirty boy. Alright, we're still healing from our regular weapons. I almost forgot that because, you know, we've gotten so many kills with the vines and, you know, I've been at max HP, but I forgot that our normal weapons heal us. No, thank you, sir. I will pass. Alright. So, we're cruising. How do I want to approach this? I think the strategy, once again, is to come over and take care of the weakest link first, is to reduce the number of enemies. Now, the next strategy, pushing enemies near the traps. Ooh, you see me parry that shuriken, baby? They wouldn't be able to contain me in Naruto, bro. They throw a shuriken, they don't do shit. Shurikens don't affect me. What, you're telling me that's not the only thing they do in Naruto? That's crazy. I didn't know that. Hey, look at that. Damage to poison attacks. We don't do poison anymore, sir. You're living in the past. I'm so 3008. You're so 2000 and late, brother. Come on, catch up. What are you doing? Yo, I was thinking about it the other day. That line is fire. I'm so 3008. You're so 2000 and late? Bro, that's fire. Alright, so challenge room. Can I leave without doing the challenge room? That's like cowardice, right? But, can I look at the map? Yeah. What's the point of getting more gold? I'm not about to put myself at risk just for more gold. Like, I ain't doing shit with gold. We got a boss that we've never seen before. I'm going in with max HP. Alright, this is it. The Serpent avatar. Okay. Yo, look at this fucking dude. Look at this dude. Alright, what you got going on, man? Yeah, it's like a alright. Yo, he summons elite enemies? That's kinda fucked up, my guy. Yo, this really is kinda fucked up. Like, summoning enemies would be like, you know, whatever. Summoning 3 elite enemies? That's where I draw the line, okay? This is no longer acceptable. Ooh, we dodged those. Yo, he makes some weird noises. Yo, we parried. Ah, no, it was a second attack. Is he healing them? He healed from them? You cannot be serious. And I can't even heal off these guys when I kill them. And I'm poisoned like a motherfucker. Yo, what is happening in this fight, dude? Oh my god. Alright, he doesn't, he's not doing a whole lot. He's just standing around a lot of the time. Shit, but he also poisons me like crazy, man. There's a lot of poison he just put on me. You have to stop, my guy, my G. He's max HP again. What the fuck do you do? Yo, this dude's bullshit. This dude is fucking bullshit. I'm so fucked. Yo, we just parried twice. I don't, like, I legitimately just don't understand how I'm supposed to handle this fight in any way that is not like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm very confused, like, as to what they expect of me. Like, he heals from his guys. This doesn't seem right to me. It seems like I'm doing something wrong. Like, oh, maybe you should focus on the elites. I've been trying. They're elites. They got a lot of HP. Like, they're not even, like, slightly weakened. They are, like, full power. They're full power elites that don't heal me when I kill them, by the way. Yeah, I died. Okay, I expected that. That was bullshit. Yo. I'm so upset. I'm so upset by that. I'm mad. Like, I'm legitimately, like, I'm just, okay, all right, look, I'm not actually mad. I am confused, though. Like, why? Who would design a game? Like, who would design a boss? Let's say that. Who would design a boss like that? That doesn't seem right to me. That seems like I was doing something wrong. Like, maybe there's a way to kill those elites quickly. Or, like, maybe you just need to be stronger than you've ever fucking imagined, bro. Like, maybe you actually need to be fucking Ultra Instinct Goku in there, just, like, smoking them. And I don't know. Yeah, nah, that dude is definitely harder than the Jaguar. like by a lot. Like, and that's the crazy part. Because the other champions, and I know I'm talking for a while here, but you know, just This is gonna be the end of the video. If you don't want to hear this part, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. But I'm gonna rant. So the bosses or the champions that lead up to the snake avatar are way easier than the champions that lead up to the jaguar avatar, right? Like, they're way easier. But the snake avatar is so much harder than the jaguar avatar, just from what I've seen so far. What the fuck? Like, that seemed unbalanced. Like, that was fucked up. He summons 3 elite enemies that I don't heal from. You know, that's whatever. So not only does he do that, but if you don't kill those 3 elites fast enough, he kills them while summoning new elites, but he also heals when he kills them. So he just, like, I didn't get him below 75% HP in that one. Like, I did a bunch of damage to him. I probably did like maybe like 60% of his life total in that fight. But he just healed so much, he never dropped below 75%. And then he poisons you, which, you know, you would expect. I'm totally fine with that, but he poisons you, and it's a lot of poison. So you're dealing with a lot of poison while, like, it was like 27 damage per tick. Like, so you're dealing with a lot of poison while dealing with 3 elites, while also dealing with the big motherfucker himself. Like, he had a snake hand and a hammer hand. Like, and he used both. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. What? I'm so confused. I'm sitting here like, yo, I should go back to the Jaguar Temple right now. I won't. I'm gonna try again at the Snake Man. But yo, what the fuck? For real. Alright, rant over. Video over. If you made it this far, thank you. I appreciate it. If you listen to my rants, I thank you as well. I guess. I'm sorry. I'll be back with another one. Yo, this video was a victory though. We made it farther than we've ever made it in the Snake Temple. So that's great. And we actually did fight our way out of a tough situation there. It was looking a little dicey there towards the beginning, but we fought out of that and we made it far, and we put forth a really great effort. It was just in vain in the face of absolute power. But yeah, I'll be back with another one. Thanks for watching. Peace.